Hello, my beautiful beings. How are you today? So in this beautiful video, we wanted to talk about there's an order to things. There's a specific order. And I've only just received this beautiful information in the last few weeks. I wasn't aware of this before. But as they were giving me all the information to put the courses together and how to do that, and the information they wanted to bring through, my beautiful spirit team, for you, I realized that there's an order to how things have come about. For example, how can we work on self-love when we still haven't forgiven? We're still holding on to grudges. It's just been the last few days I've been noticing the order in which I progressed through to get to where I am today. It's not coincidence that I went through this particular sequence of events, how things unfolded. They unfolded this way for a reason. Your Past is a Gift was the first book. And in that first book was where I was learning to forgive others, learning to forgive myself. Covered in yucky mucky mud, more forgiveness, more understanding, more compassion for others and where they're at on their journey. But today, as I was getting ready to create these beautiful videos, there was this light bulb that went off in my head. How is it possible for us to have self-love when we can't forgive? And then I had this beautiful analogy as I'm thinking about it. It's like being at school learning maths, and you're trying to do multiplication and you're trying to do division when you've never done addition and subtraction, the two fundamental things in maths. Adding numbers together and then subtracting those numbers from each other. Addition comes first. Learning to add two things together, three things, four things. We learn to add. It's the simplest thing. It's the foundation. Then we learn to subtract. And once we're solid with these two things, we learn multiplication. Then we learn division. There's an order to how we learn maths at school. And spiritually, there's an order to how we progress from level to level. Self-love is to be self-aware. Our focus, our energy is on the self. Our spirit, our soul. Our focus is there. And how can it be there when it's tied up in others, holding grudges, resentment, not being able to forgive, not being able to let go? If our energy is tied up in all of that, how can it be free to focus on the self? How can it focus on self-love? So, my beautiful beings, know within your heart that the sequence, the order that all of these beautiful courses have been created is the exact order that I went through to get to where I am today. The first step was forgiveness. And with that beautiful forgiveness, understanding my anger, understanding my fear, understanding my pain. Why is it there? Do you ever stop to think, why are these things there? Why am I angry? Why am I afraid? Why does this hurt so much? There is a reason that is there. And that is the reason that we created all of these beautiful courses for you, that you can discover this for yourself. So, my beautiful beings, after self-love, of course, that course, I have it all ready, but I haven't uploaded it yet to the website. because there's no point putting up self-love if people are still struggling with resentment. And if you're still struggling with holding grudges and getting angry, your energy is still tied up in these lower frequencies. And while your energy is focusing on that, it's not free to focus on self-love, unconditional love, spirit guides. That's the next course that they have in mind for you after self-love. Because to be able to speak to the spirit guides, to the spirit realm, to all these beautiful spiritual beings that are around us, we need to be self-aware. There needs to be self-love. If you're not aware that you are spirit in human form, how can you communicate with spirits in the spirit realm, in the other dimension? How is that possible? You see, there are steps. There's an order to how to get to where you want to get to on that mountain. How far up you want to get. It's up to you. All the tools are there now on our website. All of it. Up to the self-love course. And we're hoping that in the next few weeks that one will be up and running as well. But we feel energetically that the forgiveness course is the most important course at the moment for everyone. Being able to free yourself from that. The anger, understanding, why is my anger there? The fear, why am I afraid? Why is it there? Rather than avoiding it, running away from it, not wanting to feel it. Why is it there? There's a reason it's there. So, my beautiful beings, the membership site is also there for you. And in there, every few weeks, we add videos from a course. At the moment, we are adding the anger course. We started with that one. Because for me, that was a big one. And I find there's a lot of anger in the world. It seems to be, you know, the favorite flavor for everybody. There's so much anger. So I was guided to start with the anger course in there. So for $15 a month, you have access to the anger course already. You could be starting there already. The handbook is there. The workbook is there. I think we're up to the first 5 videos for the membership course. But only you can know within yourself, is this something that you really want in your life? Or is this your human experience? Is this it? Are you fulfilled the way you are right now? Is everything exactly how you want it? Do you feel you're living your life purpose? Because that's what I'm being led to create. To guide others on their life purpose. I already know what mine is. I'm already here. I'm already of service. And everything, what went out today in the beautiful weekly newsletter, which is free, by the way, and it's in the description. Every video has that in there. You can find out what's new, what's coming out, and have a beautiful guided download from Spirit at the beginning of each week of what they want to bring through, of what's coming through. And many times I find when people respond, that message that I thought was just for me was meant for so many others out there as well. So you receive a beautiful download from Spirit first thing on Sunday. For me, it's Monday morning. And this week I missed it because I have so much going on trying to get these courses up, and they want me to get the coaching packages up as well. Because for the past 10 years, I've been coaching for free. I've been helping people for free. But I can't live my full-time purpose if I keep giving it away for free. And I have to be doing part-time jobs to supplement so that I can pay my bills in my house, so that I can pay for the food on the table. It doesn't make sense for me to keep living this way anymore. So they're guiding me on how to put together the coaching packages for people. Now understand, if you're interested in the coaching, at the moment we're starting with one-on-one. My feeling in my heart is to do the group lessons. I love the energy that comes through when there's a group and everyone's bringing in, different energies, and I can pick up on that. And then Spirit guides me that this is the way to move forward with this. But at the moment, we're starting one-on-one. We're starting small, that you can get the one-on-one attention. Now, when you look at the packages on the website, you'll see that the minimum you can start with is 8 weeks. There's no point starting with any less than that, to be honest, because how much can you get done in one session? You've had a whole lifetime of carrying this anger, of carrying this resentment. You're going to let go of that in one session, 1 60-minute session. You're going to let go of that in a 60-minute session with me and with my spirit team. Think about it. The things that you're holding on to, you've been holding on to for decades for some of us. It's been decades. And yes, sometimes people go through a miraculous moment where everything just melts away and it shifts and they can see the reality. They can see the matrix for what it is. It happens. But for that, I find those people are at rock bottom. They're in so much pain, they can't stand to be in any more pain. The darkness is so dark that it jolts them out of that. Because we just can't handle it. We can't stand it anymore. And so in that moment, we surrender. There's nothing left. We have nothing else. And in that moment, everything is revealed. So, my beautiful beings, all of this is on the website and all of it is there for you. All of it is being created for you. If this resonates with you, if this is something that you truly want in your heart, then only you can know what it is. Whether it's one of the courses, you want to start there, you want to start with something small like an anger course or the Loving Your Pain course. They're smaller courses. They're big. Like the information in there is profound, but they're much smaller than the forgiveness course. Why? Because so many of us hold on to resentment and grudges for so long that it needs to be that big. The forgiveness course has 4 modules. The other courses are just one big module. Because truly, the loving your anger, the loving your fear, and the loving your pain should be one course in itself. That's the truth of it. They're what we call our triggers. They're what trigger us to try to show us, hey, is it time to look at this? But we felt, and my beautiful spirit team guided me to create them separately. So they're more chunk size, if you like. They're bite-sized compared to the forgiveness course, which is like, whoa. But only you can know in yourself if you are done with that. If you are done feeling that you can't forgive, feeling that you can't let go, that you don't want to forget the hurt that others caused. You know within yourself. The other thing I was sharing today in the beautiful weekly newsletter is that the pricing that they have asked me to use is because if we make it too cheap, then people feel, well, there's no value. Why is it so cheap? And the price is, for us, I feel it's just right, so that when you do pay for it, you commit to it. It's not it's not that cheap that it has no value, but it's cheap enough that I don't have to bother with it. It doesn't matter that I spent that money. That's the reason for the prices. Now, having said that, there are installment plans. You can pay it off month by month. And we've made sure that the installment plans are doable for people. It's not too far out of reach that it's only for the rich, We don't want it that way either, you know. But it is accessible to everyone, we feel. Now, if you go there and you're finding you're making excuses that it's too expensive, it's too this, it's too that, it's too big a course, wherever you're finding you're making excuses, stop to ask yourself, is it your fear that's holding you back from stepping into that? Sometimes we're so comfortable where we are, even if it's so uncomfortable, we're used to that. We're used to that discomfort being there every day, living the way we live, being resentful with that person, not talking to that person now, being angry. We're used to that. We know what that feels like. And even though it's, you know, it's uncomfortable, we know how to live like that because we've been doing it for years. I know, because that was me. Feeling unfulfilled. Because I have all this anger and I have all this resentment and I don't know how to let go of it. I know what that's like. I know how that feels. And the fear that comes from trying to move away from that. Because you're stepping into the unknown. If I no longer have that, then what? If I'm no longer angry, if I'm no longer resentful, if I'm no longer holding grudges with those people, then what? What's my life going to look like? What's next? But what I ask you today is to take a second now. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Imagine in this moment the life of your dreams. If there are no judgments, if you can feel into your heart, what is the life of your dreams? How does that look? Let us know in the comments below. I'd be so interested to know. What does your dream life look like? Who is in your dream life? Where do you live in your dream life? Who are you being in your dream life? Are you at peace? Are you joyful? Are you full of love? So, my beautiful beings, you may open your eyes now. If you can see your dream life, if you can imagine it, it's possible for you. And that possibility is waiting for you to take the steps that you know you need to take to move towards that. All right, my beautiful beings. We are doing everything we can. We cannot do more. Honestly, with my spirit team, we cannot do more to assist. Even giving you the membership site at $15 so that you can have access to the courses. You can have access to the anger course right now, the first 4 or 5 videos. We start that way because we don't want people going in and there's the whole course and then they feel overwhelmed that they have to do the whole course. You know, you have to be compassionate with yourself. You have to be kind. You have to be patient. Do the videos. Allow the energy to come through to talk to your heart. Allow the energy that's coming through to give you the information that you need to move forward. Not rush, rush, rush that I have to do this now. Not in that state. Rushing yourself is not loving. It's not kind. All right, my beautiful beings. Let us know what else we can do for you. We're more than happy to listen and do what we can. Tell us what you need, what you want. Write it in the comments. and we will get on it. All right, my beautiful beings. We love you guys. Remember to click like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the messages. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.